So, I have a message for someone out there today. A lot of women, when they don't have children, it becomes a talk of the town in the world. People make it so extravagant, or they actually give a name to it. You're barren. It's an English term, of course. But people say these things out of their own ignorance of the deeper meaning of why people don't have children, or why people are not able to have kids. Let me say this to you. Yeah, I know science always tries to justify things. Science always tries to make it seem as, oh, you have a condition, you have a this. Has anyone ever told you that any condition you have stems from your emotions? Did you ever know that though? Did you ever know that? Any condition you have in this lifetime stems from your emotion. There is something they call the 7 chakras. The 7 chakras, which a lot of people don't know nothing about. The 7 chakras. The seven chakras are what governs the human's system. Oh yes. The 7 chakras are what make up the human system. And when one is out of balance, guess what? A lot of things in your body function differently. A lot of things in your body function differently. The root chakra, which is the one I always like to talk about. If your root chakra is out of balance, your root chakra is what keeps you grounded. Right? I want somebody to get this. Your root chakra is what keeps you grounded. It keeps you like firm, like a tree on the ground. Imagine if the root of the tree is not solid, is not planted deep into the ground. Of course that tree will fall. That tree will not grow. And even if the tree grows, it will not be stable. The same goes for human system. Your root chakra is what keeps you grounded. I'm going to give you some few chakras, but I'm going to be speaking on the important ones. Your root chakra is what keeps you grounded. And when your root chakra is out of balance, you start operating from a place of lust. You see a lot of people out there just be having sex, just be doing things that goes with your sexuality. You want to neck everything with a skirt. You want to neck everything with a fine face. It's because your root chakra is out of balance. Oh yes. A lot of you don't pay attention to these things. When that chakra is out of balance, baby, you start functioning in a way that society has named it as, how do you call it? So, like, you lack self-control. You lack self-control, basically. Because you're not grounded in your root chakra. You're out of balance. The next one is your heart chakra. That as I said, I'm not going to call all the the chakras. I'm just going to give you the ones that I consider important. They are all important, but this one, like when they are out of balance, baby, a lot of things that go on a certain way in your life. Your root chakra too. When your root chakra is out of balance too, though, you can be losing things without even, especially when you're spreading your energy too thin with multiple entities without understanding what you're doing. Okay? The next one is your heart chakra. When your heart chakra is out of balance, you operate from a place of this lower frequency. That lower frequency that comes from, like, it streams from insecurity, lack of self-confidence. You live in manipulation. You're lying, you're cheating, you're gaslighting people. You are just doing things that actually does not align with your heart. You're so much in your brain than your heart. And when you make decisions all the time from your brain, baby, that is coming from your ego. It's coming from your ego. Yes, I know we always live in fear. And fear will take us to our brain to want to make everything logical in order to protect ourselves. But the thing is, it's not protecting yourself, because you will still end up breaking your own heart if you are not operating from that divine part of yourself, from that soul part of yourself, which is your heart. Not saying that you shouldn't be. That's why I always say use your discernment with people, and the way you do that is by working working on yourself, healing yourself. Healing is a journey. It's not a one-day job. It's a journey. And when you work on yourself, you're like your heart chakra and all of these things, it begins to open. It begins to blossom. You're not more afraid of loving someone. You're not more afraid of giving love or receiving love. You're open. You're embracing love. Even if it comes with heartbreak, baby, you know that at the end of the day, you gave your all to it. Your heart chakra. When your heart chakra is out of balance, you start operating from a place of just lack. You start feeling like you lack something within yourself that you have to go out there to go look for it. You have to start seeking it in other people, knowing that these people will not give you that thing that you already have within yourself. They won't give you. The other one is your throat chakra. Your throat chakra, if it's out of balance, then you're not able to speak your truth. You're not able to actually speak that truth, that divine truth, right? And when you're not able to speak your divine truth, what happens is your emotions get so bundled up into yourself. And when your emotions are bundled up into yourself, what happens is it starts creating sickness. It starts creating dysfunction. It starts creating all of those things. Then now science is going to tell you, oh, you have this illness, you have this illness. Baby, if you can actually master your emotions and heal it, that trapped emotions within your body, if you can actually master it and heal it, you will never have to go to the doctor for anything. You will never have to. Because every illness that you carry is tied to a root, to a chakra that is not aligned with yours, but that is out of place. That is out of place. And then the last one is your crown chakra. When your crown chakra is blocked, in Africa, when a child is born, that their crown is already open, we say this child is what they call it obanje. But you know, our forefathers lacked the knowledge at that time. They didn't have the knowledge to understand that this child is actually a divine being, a divine child that came in to the world with all their gifts. And when this child started manifesting those gifts, because of fear, our parents started running from one voodoo doctor to another, one witch doctor to another. Not that the witch doctors were bad, because let me say this to you, baby, there are 4 elements of the world. You got water, fire, earth, and air. When you use these things, baby, you are able to manifest. Those are the things that our ancestors knew to use them. That now we are so afraid of them because we keep living in fear. But then our fathers would carry their children to these people to block these things, and the people had the power to block your eyes. They had the power of the universe to block their eyes. And you even have some witch doctors that were even working on the dark side and not the light side. They will even take these powers for themselves. You see what ignorance can do? When that eyes are closed, baby, you're not able to walk. You're like, in fact, when it's closed, you make decisions that are really out of line of who you truly are. That's it. When it's closed, you lack discernment, you lack direction, you lack a lot of things. You'll be stuck in your ego. Everything you do is in your ego. The lower vibrational mentality and frequency of who you truly are. When you open your third eye, when you open, you call it the evil eye. When you open your crown chakra, baby, you start seeing things beyond the physical. You open yourself to the universe to communicate to you. Yes. And a lot of times they will not tell you how this is. Let's move into part 2. because this video is about to end. Let's move into part 2.